Okay, so in part B, we're asked to find f dash of 0. Okay, this is what we want. Okay, find the value of f dash of 0. Now, what is that? Well, remember, f dash is another way of saying dy by dx. Okay, so we need to differentiate. Okay, and once we differentiate and find dy dx, or f dash of x, we can then put the value x to be 0 in. Okay, so before I differentiate, you've got to look at what we've got here. So this is our answer in part A, okay? And we're going to find a way of differentiating, of course, using the chain rule, okay? Now, when we have fractions like this, we need to take everything up to the top. So the x minus 2 here can go up to the top there, so it'll be x minus 2 to the minus 1, yeah? Okay, so take it up. Take this up as well. So that'll be plus 2, x minus 2 to the minus 2. And then this one then, x plus 4 to the minus 1. Alright, so we're going to differentiate it. So f dash of x is another way of saying dy by dx. Okay, so it's a different notation. So remember, when you've got a bracket, you differentiate the bracket. So you bring the power down, so the minus comes down. And then you reduce that power then by 1, so you get minus 2 there, okay? And then you times it by the derivative in here, which is just going to be 1, isn't it? Okay, when you differentiate in here, it's going to be 1. So I'm not even going to write that down, right? I'm just going to leave that as it is, because times in by 1 won't change anything. Next one then, this bracket, so bring that minus 2 down. So I get 2 times minus 2 is minus 4. X then minus 2. And then take 1 away from that power, minus 3, times then the derivative in here, which is just going to be 1 again. And then this one then, bring the power down, minus 1. Okay, so you just got minus, I don't need to write 1. X then plus 4, take 1 from there, so you get minus 2. And times then the derivative in here, which is just 1. So you end up with minus 1 over, okay, this here, which will be x minus 2 all squared. Okay, so this is the idea here. When you've got your derivative, but you can then put it back down, right? Because it's a negative power. So we've got 1 over this. The same here then, minus 4, and take the x minus 2 down, so it'll be cubed. And then in this case then, we'll have 1 and x plus 4 all squared. Okay, so that's your f dash of x. We've differentiated each term here, okay, using the chain rule. So then we're interested in when x is 0, because they've asked for f dash of 0, haven't they? So you literally just sub it in, okay? So if I sub that in, I'm going to have minus to start with, yeah? Well, that's going to be 1 on top, 0 in there, and then minus 2, well, that's minus 2, square it, so it'll give me 4. Take away 4, in here then 0, take away 2 is minus 2, cube it is minus 8, and then take away then this, well, put 0 in there, so it'll be 0 plus 4 is 4, square it is 16, so 1 over 16. So we'll use the calculator on that, so minus a quarter, okay. That's going to turn into a plus, yeah, because 2 negatives. And then minus 1/16. And that turns out to be 3/16. So we leave our answer as a fraction. There we've worked out what the derivative value is at where x is 0. Okay, so we've differentiated our partial fractions 1 by 1 using the chain rule, sub 0 in for x, and we come out with a value then for our derivative.